Harry and Meghan really do not get it. The prince was born into a world of enormous privilege while his wife was fortunate enough to marry into it, but both seem belatedly to have realized there is a price to pay for it after all. That price is duty and service, as exemplified by Harry's grandmother, a woman whose shoes the duo are not fit to lick. You can't help but suspect that what's really going on is that Harry misses the fun aspect of being a royal, like having police outriders. I was once outside Buckingham Palace when the police stopped the traffic, the outriders took up their position and the whole motorcade took off. Quite a spectacle it was. But Harry willingly and of his own volition gave it all up. You can't be a part-time royal, as the chap once said, you can't be a little bit pregnant. Nor, after the last couple of years, could the British public stomach seeing those two swanning around, being treated as the great and good that they so patently are not. Nonetheless, the Sussexes are at least serving some purpose. Far from being a threat to the existence of the monarchy, they are making us appreciate what we have. The Queen is, rightly, an object of veneration, and while Prince Charles will never be, and some people will never forgive him over Diana, most of us feel he's a decent enough chap, trying hard to do his best. But it's the Cambridges who give the greatest cause for good cheer. Not only do they seem to have the same attitude to duty as William's grandmother, but their behaviour is, in every way, the polar opposite of Harry and Meghan. Given Kate's modest background, they even exemplify the democratic aspect of monarchy. It is not the case anyone can be born into it, but anyone can marry into it. Yes, of course it's anachronistic in some ways, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The core of the royal family gives us a lot more than it takes. And if the whinging, petulant Sussexes chose to give that up for a vacuous life in the Montecito sunshine in a mansion they are said to be tiring of, so be it. Brains clearly don't play a big part in Harry's lifestyle, so he's probably unaware of what he's done. But does Meghan, somehow, somewhere, have any sense that she really could have played a role in the history of a 1,000-year-old monarchy and she's given it up for a deal with Netflix? It's certainly come at a price. The government removed Harry and Meghan's UK police security following their decision to relocate to the States. Prince Charles has since offered Harry an olive branch by inviting him to stay with him on his next UK visit after he claimed it wouldn't be safe to return without royal protection. This is Harry swapping one life for another. That's very similar, but you don't speak to anybody in your entire family, he told us. Harry never needed money, he's never worried about money. He's always been a millionaire from a billionaire family. Duncan continued, he doesn't need fame, he loathes it, that's one thing everybody knows because he's told us so many times and it's written all over his face. The royal author went on to speak about how Harry's wishes to have a private life in America has resulted in the exact opposite. I think what concerns Harry's friends that have known him growing up is the fact that Harry and Meghan were escaping, he shared. We were told they were going for a more private life away from the bind of the ceremony and what comes with royal life. But what Harry has got out of America, because they are effectively carrying on as though they are a royal couple in all but name. He continued, they are attending events, supporting causes, putting out podcasts, writing books, traveling across the United States. Harry will visit Europe and the Netherlands in April for the Invictus Games. They're like statesmen with no state.